Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Kyle Freeland. What do you have on him, Chris?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Number 16, Will Smith.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Doyle makes a nice running catch. One pitch and one out. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And someone who's had success against this pitcher before, Miguel Rojas.
Well, I think he could be in for a really nice game if history tells us anything. Hitting over 350 against this starting pitcher in his career. So with that said, some nice success against this guy.
Going
to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Ground ball right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. And a man aboard.
Batting third.
We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Sliced hard but foul. Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez launched a homer in his most recent game. And first offering is fouled off. Ohtani off of first with two away. There's a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-1. Shohei on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Man on second, two down. And now 2-2. Pitch kicks away. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the drop, strike three. So one hit is all they get, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow. What do you have on him?
with the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
The leadoff hitter tonight, the designated hitter, number 2, Tyler Freeman.
Ball. The 1-0. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Swing and a high fly ball to right. Tucker on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
In the air to left center, Hernandez should have this one 2 away. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Out towards left center. Pajes on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Second inning coming up here in Denver. No score. Back here in Denver and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
No, that's low.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Swings through that one. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. Well, caught him looking on that fourth pitch of the at-bat, and I have to think it had something to do with the sequence they threw at him. Kind of bounced back and forth between the outside and inside corners with the previous pitches, and that makes it really tough to cover the whole plate. Just couldn't get a swing off at that pitch on the inside.
That's in for a strike. Pulls it down and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, Andy Pajes.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And that one is downstairs. And a count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. And that gives Tommy Edman a chance to hit with 2 out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Hey!
That one found hard the other way. Going 2 now. Ball 1 there. Second inning here, no score. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Coors Field, bottom half of inning number 2, Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
That's a ball.
Tovar went deep in his most recent game. Foul ball there. There's a 1-1. There's a strike. Chop to the right side. Edman slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's out number 2.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Edward.
Stepping in, Edouard Julien. That is upstairs for ball 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes gets under it, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Miguel Rojas.
And a foul ball. That one hooked foul. Way upstairs, 1-2 to count. Fights it off, he'll see another. The 1-2. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0.
Aye!
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
That one ripped, but foul. Man at second. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. Top of the third, no score.
What do you got?
Ohtani checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. 1-2 now. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And it remains 2-2. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. The Dodgers with a chance to score first here in the second game of the series. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. No question about this one. It's out of here. Shohei Ohtani with a star scraper. It's his 6th home run of the season, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The lefty to 1-0. And that one hammered. Carrying well. And gone! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Nope.
Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Ball, that's in.
Broken back, ground ball to second. The flip, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Good
That's
eye in that
outside.
spot. And misses
Inside, ball.
inside. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Three-two. There's a swing and a drive. And
Nope,
it's
that's
off
foul.
the wall, but foul. 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And he walked
Ball
him.
4.
And he really
Perfect.
made the pitcher work on that walk. 12 pitches before it was all said and done. Outside corner, there's a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Here comes the 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. See you later. Kyle Tucker sends it out. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they add a pair. It's 5-zip.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Paz.
No,
The next to
inside.
hit takes ball 1. And the 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Upstairs. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Juan Mejia, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Dolander getting loose as well. And that one is
That's ball 4.
inside, and it's
Take your
ball
base.
4.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Ball one.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle settles underneath it. And that is that. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Set for the bottom of the third. So in now for Colorado, Willie Castro. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center, ranging back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Batting in the left fielder, number 31, Jake.
Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
Swings through that one for strike one.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Here we go, Jake.
Glass now back to work. The 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
In the air, left field. Hernandez moving under it, and there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Troy.
Next to hit, Troy Johnston. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Fastball for a strike. And that's down and away. That one misses. Ball 2. And that's in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Glass now with the strikeout. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA.
Now pitching for the
New
Rockies,
pitcher in the game for the
number
Rockies,
47,
Juan Mejia.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Gets the call. 0-2 now. Rojas wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Ball
now
two.
he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher,
Will Smith to the plate. 1 for 2. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Mejia, a 6'3" righty, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swings through that one for strike 2. Oh,
Timeout.
can't get out of
That
the
ball
way of
got
the
him.
fastball,
Perfect.
and that's going to sting. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Singy Statcast tells us exactly what we were all thinking. That ball went a long way.
Yeah, just shy of 500 feet. Unreal power.
One down. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game.
Ball 1.
One to 0 to Freddie Freeman. Fouled off left side. Outside.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball
and
2.
a count 2-1. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Hernandez.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Two down, nobody on.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 1-1. In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now 7-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Denver. So far he's picking up right where he left off coming into this one, Singy. Whatever he's eating lately, don't change a thing.
Well, a really impressive outing so far, and he told us pregame about the importance of getting off to a good start against this lineup. Doing it again today.
Glasnow back to work. Freeman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
This one in the air, center field. One away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
The right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a foul out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Dodgers up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ball popped up. Rojas under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Rockies, the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Fly to center his first time.
Nope. Outside.
Next pitch
Nope,
downstairs. And a count 2-1.
That's ball 3.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Coors Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
A little bit low. Ball 1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air to left center. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Hey!
Right down to shoot. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Juan Mejia out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
A new
Rockies,
arm into the game,
number
the righty,
32,
Chase Stolander.
Chase.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Ball upstairs.
And a swing and a miss.
Ball two.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Strike
Hey!
2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
This one popped up. Julian under it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ezekiel Tovar.
Tovar.
Well, these
That's a ball.
Rockies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
That one hit to right. Tucker settles underneath it, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 6. Second baseman, Edward.
So up next, Edouard Julien. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two down, nobody on. Strike in the inside corner. And it's 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to shake.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. So 5 perfect innings in the books. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Tommy Edman
Leading
getting
off
ready
Los
to
Angeles,
hit.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. 0-2 now. Got him swinging.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Ball 1 there. Outside low, and the count's even at 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here we go, Chase.
Smith at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. There's a strike. And
Nope.
ball 1.
Ball 1.
That misses.
No, that's down.
Ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. 3-2 now. Shohei Ohtani on deck, already 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
That one lifted to left. McCarthy settles under it. And that is that. Dodgers down in order, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here in Denver, well, we go bottom 6. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies.
Castro.
To the right side, Freeman. He takes it on his own. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Rockies, the left fielder, number 31, Jake McCarthy.
On the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that, thanks to this hit. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Man at first, and now the first baseman, Troy Johnston. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here's the 0-2. Now one
That's a ball.
missed. Man at first, 1 away.
Here we go, Troy.
Up the middle, Betts flips it. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies nothing. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That's in there. That's strike one. And he hits a ground ball right side to first. That's the first out at the top of the seventh.
Up next to the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So a man aboard. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is out of play. Man at second. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurp right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Left field. And there's 2 away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Ball, that's out.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hammered down the right side, but foul. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Here comes Freddie around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 8-0.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, and it just misses. Betts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This to center field. Doyle giving chase. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Rockies nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Colorado's DH, Tyler Freeman.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Ball 1.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Set down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Let's go, Mickey.
Ball.
The 1-0. That one drilled left field. Hernandez raging back towards the wall. Bang! A solo shot. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 8-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
One down. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And that one is inside. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Stays alive. Just off the outside part of the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Fought off foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Backed off the plate that time. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Ready to begin the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that gets down into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Tag, but he's in there.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Just missed.
Just out.
Man at second. And it stays fair. Here comes Pages around third. He'll score easily. It's 9-1. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So, man aboard, Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1.
He's
That's
getting a little
ball 2.
frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
In the air out towards right center. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Up next from Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Tovar under it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next from Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ripped to third. Whips it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Rockies 1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky
Off
Henderson,
the plate, ball
Dave
1.
Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the
That's
game.
ball 2.
You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Outside,
Yeah,
that's
Willie
ball.
McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
He
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Edward Julian.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Third baseman, number 3, Willie.
1 out man at first. This is Willie Castro.
Hey!
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score, and it's 9-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And he immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One out and a runner at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And the 0-2. On the ground, right side. 2 away.
Up next for the Rockies, the first baseman,
Troy Johnston, the next to hit.
Hey!
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one
Inside,
missing
ball
inside. Good eye
Nope,
right there.
inside, ball 2.
And a
Ball
breaking
match
ball
outside.
misses outside. Popped in the air, left field, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Through 8 full, it's the Dodgers 9 and the Rockies 2.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rockies,
back. It's the top of the
number
9th,
58,
and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Okay.
Number 58.
Pettit. Leading off for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Now Freeman drives one deep to right. That one's carrying, and that's going to bang against the wall. And a good start to the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Hey!
Freeman on at first. Nobody out.
Nope.
Movement in
That's
the
inside.
bullpen. Keegan Thompson up and throwing. The 1-1.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's throwing,
That's ball
good
3.
pitches, but even better takes.
This one in the air, center field. Doyle takes it in for the out, and there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Hey!
The Dodgers up big in this one here in the top of the 9th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. And Mookie leaves the yard. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-2.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
One down. Here's Kyle Tucker. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Conrad.
Check swing went around. That's strike one. One out and a runner at second. Comes up empty. And there's a ball. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Edman
Ball,
up to
that
bat
pitch is out.
next. Lays off for a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Hey!
That one
Ball,
outside.
that's out.
Ball three. Fastball for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man on second, two down. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 13-2.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 58 won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Keegan
Rockies,
Thompson
number
taking over on the
34.
mound. He's into the
Keegan
game with the bases empty.
Thompson.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's off the plate. Did he
Started
go?
after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And next for L.A., Will Smith.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Rojas off of first with 2 away. Not close with that one, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, L.A.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now
Dodgers.
as they hand the ball to a
11,
fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Roki Sasaki. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading off for the Rockies, the designated hitter, Tyler Freeman.
That one fouled off. This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
0-2 now. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. In the air to left center. Hernandez on his way over. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rockies, the right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Next for Colorado, Mickey Moniak.
Nope, that's a ball.
That one's in there. And the count even at 1. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Dives and he can't hang on.
Up next for the Rockies, the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. He will score. And it's 13-3. Next to hit for the Rockies is Ezequiel Tovar. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Ball. Down.
Man at second.
Hey. Ball 2.
Ball strike right there. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And they'll do it again. Stays alive. Comes a 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him looking. Rockies down to their final out.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Foul ball.
Nope. That's inside.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike. That's
Ball
inside.
inside.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
13-3 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.